up, YouTube? This is Sunshine back again with another video. I guess today is gonna be about how I almost fought one of my managers. That's a good video. Yeah, so let's talk about it. No, I'm gonna move up for this one. Let's talk about it. So I was 17. I was working at Domino's. I was a little customer service representative. So I answered phones. I was basically running the fucking place, honestly. So I was answering phones. I was making the orders. I was getting the orders out the oven. I basically did everything but deliver the food when I was 17 working there. So this one lady thought I was fucking her man. And like I said, I'm 17. This dude is like 28. Pooh, I don't want your man. The fuck? Who the hell wants to fuck? What do I look like? I'm a minor. I don't want your man. And your man is ugly. And I make more than him. The fuck? At 17. Whew. Right? The man worked with us. Like, no. So she took it upon herself to make sure I had a bad day. So I was like, okay, bet. So happened that the credit card machines were down. Like the whole kind of system was down. So she's a manager and she's on duty, and I'm like, I said, let me call the dude and see what he want to do. So I'm like, look at the man ass. So I'm like, hey, the credit card machines are down. What you want to do? That lady gonna tell me. She said, you can hang up. It's not your job to call him. You can hang up. And I'm like, well, damn, are you gonna do your job? Because we got orders. I said, somebody got to make the orders and somebody got to answer the phone. It's only 2 of us in there. So she's talking about some, oh, you can clock out. Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? First of all, so I proceeded being on the phone with him, and I was like, what you want me to do? Blah, 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 blah. And he's telling me what I need to do. So I was like, okay, I'm doing it. So she's talking about some, you need to clock out. You need to clock out. I'm like, this bitch. I said, bitch, if you don't move, the fuck, I'm gonna hit your ass if you don't move. And she's like, well, hit me then. And I'm like, okay. And we got people in the lobby and everything. And I'm just like, is it worth it today? Is it worth it? So I'm like, oh, she was like, oh, I'm going to clock you out. She said, what's your numbers? She said, what's your numbers? I'm going to clock you out. I was like, bitch, why would I give you my numbers? I was like, what's wrong with you? So my son, well, you can go and I'll figure out a way to clock you out. I said, okay, well, you do that. And when you do that, let me know. And I'm still making food. Like, I'm making food. And she's like sitting there just talking shit. And I'm like, oh, whatever. Fuck you, bitch. Whatever. And then so she's like, now all in my area. So I called my GM back. And I'm like, yo, I said, I don't know what's up with your manager, but she bothering me and I'm going to need her to quit. So she was like, she's just going on and on. And long story short, she says, that's why you're broke and you're poor and you're ratchet. Y'all see how I am. Do I look ratchet to y'all? Do I look broke to y'all? Do I look poor? No. So I was like, okay. I said, so I'm the broken poor one, but you stay with your aunt and your son and 5 other people that live in the damn house, but I'm the broken poor one. She lost it. And she's like, that's why you stay with your mama. And I'm like, bitch, you sound dumb. I said, I'm 17. I think I'm allowed to stay with my mama. I was like, bro, I'm still in school. What's wrong with you? And she went off after that. Oh my God. She went completely off. And I'm just like, bro, what you want to do? And By this point, my mama is on the phone in my ear. And I'm like, bro, what you want to do? And I was like, she's like, come home right now. Come home. She said, I don't know what's going on up there. And I was like, and I was like, she had my Bluetooth. So I'm like, bro, I said, I'm really finna beat her ass because she really trying to fuck out me right now. And my mom was like, no, you need to come home. You need to come home. So I'm like, you know what? I get my shit. I was like, you know what? Whatever. This shit not even worth it. And I was like, and she's still talking shit. And now, like, she trying to push up. So I was like, bro, what you trying to do? I said, we can go outside. I said, we can go outside. You can keep your job without the cameras. We can go outside. Bro, like, what's up? What's really up? Let me tell you how this bitch don't even come outside. Her man holding her back now. And I'm just like, what you trying to do? And I'm pulling off, right? I was like, you know, this bitch ain't trying to fight. So I'm pulling off. And my mama not even on the phone no more. So I was like, what the fuck? Why I pull in to my house and I'm like, where the fuck my mama at? Cause she was just at home. I called my mama at the store. My mama at the store. And she's like, she said, so which one of y'all had a problem with my daughter? She was like, you need to step to somebody your own age because the lady is like 27. She was like, you need to step to somebody your own age. I mean, how you gonna question the 17-year-old about fucking your man and he's old, you're old. She was like, you got a problem, you can speak to me about it. And I was like, damn. But I was like, oh, that bitch ain't finna get crunk with my mama while I'm not there. So I get in the car and I pull up. And I'm like, what's really good? Like, you, hell no. You think you finna go off on my mama? You think you finna hit my mama? I was like, bitch, I'll knock your shit. Oh, y'all, I ain't even gonna cap. I wish that fight kind of played out. But if it did, I still wouldn't be working for Domino's to this day. Because I would like cut that shit. And y'all know what's crazy? That same man, the next girl who he was with, it was like, she was like, you fucking my man. I'm like, what is this man telling y'all? Like, I'm entitled to have every driver's phone number that works for Domino's because at that point I was a manager. So I have to have your number. So just in case you forget something, I have to call you and be like, hey, you forgot this. Go ahead, come on and bring it back. Come on and get this. Like, I have to. But that time, it was like on a personal level where I had called him and I was like, because he used to be my plug. So I was like, you know what? I was like, you know somebody who has some weed since you don't. So he was like, yeah, I can take you. So I was like, okay, bet. Send me the location. I'll come scoop you. We can go get it together. And the whole fucking thing happened all over again. And this bitch, she's talking about some, I'm here forever. And I'm like, sis, we're talking about weed. Come on now. She's like, because at that point, I bought 6 grams from this dude. Oh my God. And I'm smoked too. And I'm like, this shit ain't hitting on nothing. I was like, this shit ain't hitting on nothing. What is this? So I texted him. I said, what kind of weed you got me? Because I was gonna smoke 2 grams already and I'm not high at all. And she's like, stop texting my man. He don't want you and I'm here forever. And I'm like, bitch, this ain't got nothing to do with me and your man in that kind of way. I said, we went to go get some weed. And if you don't like that, you can take that up with him and get off my phone. And I'm like, she's talking about some, She said, it's going to be on site. Y'all know now I'm a manager. So the store that she at, they don't have no manager. So they moved me over there. And she was just, I made her life a living hell. Being a manager, you can fucking do that. I was like, you can clock out. And then my first day, they was like, oh, somebody came up to me. They was like, oh, so-and-so said she has to go home. I said, oh, well, so-and-so can come ask me. And she didn't even come ask me, bro. Like, that's how pressed she was. Bitch, you want to go home, but you can't even come ask. Like, Domino's will bring the worst out of you. But I have more stories. I'm going to tell y'all, like, I have so many more stories. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. We just gotta have a Domino's rant for like a whole month. You know what? For as long as we're gonna be stuck in the house for this coronavirus shit, is as long as I'm gonna be telling Domino's stories. Cause I have millions of these hoes. Oh my God.